Come on in here. I like always put on perfume, like literally 10 times a day. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm seeing y'all in person. I just want y'all to make no, I just want to make sure I smell good, you know what I'm saying? Just in case y'all can smell me through the phone, you know what I'm saying? I really like this perfume. This is Yara from Dubai. I like Arabic perfumes. That's my favorite. I have a whole shelf of Arabic perfumes. I have my Chanel, my Louis Vuitton. I have those too or whatever. But I find myself, I really like the Arabic perfumes because they just seem to last longer. They're much stronger and they're also not as common. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But come on in here. Let me go ahead. Hey. Because I want to talk to y'all. Let's get this week started right. Well, this one we got in Paris, but also my husband gets a lot of them here in Senegal. So yeah, I'm like, one of these days I want to start a lifestyle brand, and I'm very much into like perfumes and also natural everything. I like to make my own skincare. I like to make my own, all type of care. I like to make it myself. So maybe that would be something I do. But back to the topic at hand, okay? I just want to talk. I just want us to talk because I have a really serious question. And maybe you guys are feeling this too, right? But maybe we aren't talking about it in public because it's, maybe it's a taboo topic or people don't feel comfortable talking about it. But what has happened to principles in business? What has happened to people's principles? I just want y'all to comment the word principles in the chat because, I'm an entrepreneur. I started my business in 2020, 4 years ago, and I really feel as though the landscape of entrepreneurship has changed, like drop 100 in the chat, drop a 1 in the chat if you are kind of agreeing with me. I really feel as though business and entrepreneurship has changed. I feel as though it's less about principles now and it's more about just making money. Like, I think that we're in this space and this culture of fast money. Oh, gotta get to this bag fast, fast, fast. And let me be clear because, I made my first million in 10 months. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed, right? That's not what I set out to do, but that's what happened, which I'm very grateful for. So it doesn't mean that you can't make money fast, right? Sometimes God will bless you with the ability to grow your income quickly. But what I see is that there's this chase for fast money, right? So there's a difference between fast money and when God blesses you with money quickly, okay? Fast money is, oh, let me just throw something together and sell it. Let me just do this and sell it. Let me just add these fees and sell it. Let me just and sell it. You see, there's a difference between that versus creating something with principles, with values, wanting to do things right. And then God says, oh, here you go, right? There's a difference between your blessings being rushed in all at one time versus you going and chasing whatever it is you're trying to get just by putting together something shabby, something that is not truly principled. And I think about this a lot because I'm like, business is a blessing. Business is a blessing. Entrepreneurship is a blessing. Being able to take an idea that is in your mind and turn it into a product or a service that then people pay you for is a blessing. It's a blessing. Like if we look at our landscape, there are so many people who are living below the poverty line. I was on EBT myself, right? There are so many people who are living below the poverty line. There are so many people who can't afford some of their basic necessities. But the fact that someone comes out of their pockets and pays you a certain amount of money for a class, for a service, for a product, for a bottle, whatever it is that you're selling, this is major, right? But I feel like this landscape of business and entrepreneurship is changing, where sometimes I see entrepreneurs just taking advantage of the fact that, oh, I'll just charge an extra $20 fee for example, the girl who's charging $20 or $15 because people don't want their picture taken. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just, whatever, I'm going to charge my fee, and you just either have to pay it or not pay it. But how can we operate like that and be so careless about the blessing that we have been blessed with, which is the ability to even have a business? And it doesn't mean that you as a business owner can't set boundaries. It doesn't mean you can't raise your price. There's things that you can do, absolutely. But to be callous and say, oh, I don't care, I'm just about to double my price, and whoever doesn't want it, go to somebody else. I'm going to charge $2,500 for knotless braids. $2,500 for knotless braids. And, if you're broke, just say that. If you can't afford $2,500, go to someone else. It's not giving. It's not giving what you think it's giving when you say that. It's not giving what you think it's giving when you say that. It's not, it is a blessing for people to want to purchase your products and services. It is a blessing for you to be able to obtain customers. And a part of having a blessed business, a part of having a principled means considering the feelings of your customer, considering your customer, right? Considering, hey, yes, I could charge $2,500 for knotless braids, but what is this doing to my overall industry? What is this doing to my customer? How is this potentially alienating certain customers? How is this potentially blocking certain blessings from coming? We have to think about all of these. So a $15 fee, right, that this woman is charging for, if you don't want to take your picture, who's to say that that $15 isn't the make or break from someone deciding to get their hair done or to get their makeup done? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that's not the make or break? And I just think, y'all are my community. You guys know I've been on here talking to y'all since 2020. You guys have seen me grow from 300 followers to where I am right now. I have to make sure that if I talk to anyone, it's going to be to y'all. Yes, I'm going to help you make a successful business. Yes, I'm going to help you make profit. But above all else, I want to help you be principled. Even if it means it takes you a couple extra months to get to your 6 figures, you're going to do it principled. Even if it means it takes you an extra couple months or years to get to your 7 figures, I'm going to make sure you get there as a principled business owner, and not just because, oh, just raise your prices. Because I could certainly get you to $1 million and tell you to charge $10,000 for everything. I could absolutely tell you, hey, set up a $25,000 program. You only need 50 people to get in, and boom, now you've made your money. Don't let let's calculate, right? I could absolutely say, don't charge anything less than $20,000, and let's divide, right? Let's say $1 million divided by 20,000 equals 50. I could say, don't charge anything less than 20,000. Go get 50 people and you've made $1 million. I could absolutely say that as a coach. There are many coaches and mentors. That's their whole coaching strategy. Charge $20,000, get 50 people to pay you. Now you've made $1 million. I could absolutely teach you how to get to $1 million that way. But at what cost? Because when we chase profit and forget about principles, we also forget about the fact that God is watching everything. God is watching you put a $20,000 price tag on a program that should be $997. God is watching you put a $5,000 price tag on a service that should cost $1,000. At what cost? You see what I'm saying? So, I just want us to always remember to be principled, because the millions are going to come. I made my first $1 million off of a $15 product. 15. $15. If anyone was there from the beginning, you know that my first business credit course was $15. 15. I did not set out with the intention of making $1 million. I set out with the intention of making enough money to move out of my mother's house. And I felt like $15 was what I could afford as an individual. So I made that the price of my product. I thought I'd rather make something that is quality and affordable to appeal to the masses than to come right out the gate with a $500 product. And I'm a new entrepreneur. I had to be real with myself too. So, I want you guys to remember that the profit is going to come, but do not exchange, your principles for profit. Because guess what? Profit that you obtain without principles does not last. I can tell you that right now. Profit that you obtain without principles, it does not last. You might have it for 5 years. You might have it for 10 years. But profit that you obtain without principles does not last. And even beyond that, right? Beyond it not lasting, it's also not fulfilling. You see, when people make $20 million and then are hungry for 30 more million, oh, I got to raise my prices because next year I really want to hit 30 million. Next year I really want to hit 50 million. Why? Because also profit without principles, it doesn't fill you up. When you're making fast money, right? When you're getting money and the principles aren't necessarily there, it's never enough. It's never enough. You always want the next 5 million. You always want the next 30 million. You always want the next 50 million. You always want the next 100 million. And there's nothing wrong with having ambition. I would love to make $100 million one day, but I'm fulfilled with the millions that I currently have, because the principles that I have and keeping God in my business keep me fulfilled with what I have, to where if I have extra, that is simply a bonus, but not a requirement. I'm not going to pass out on the floor and be unhappy if $100 million isn't where I end up getting to. And only God knows, right? But we have to very much observe. I believe that there's a difference between greed and ambition. Yes, I'm an ambitious person, but if I cannot list specifically what am I going to do with $100 million specifically, why do I need that? You know what I'm saying? If I cannot list specifically who I want to help, how it's going to change my life, what things I'm going to donate to or invest in, if I cannot list specifically what I am going to do with this $100 million, why am I going to chase after it? Why am I going to ask God, give me more, and I don't even know what I want more for? So this is why I say profits without principles don't fill you up. This is why we see people who have money still want to make more money. You already have so much. What the heck can you spend another $10 million on? I'm confused. Because, you know what I'm saying? Even for me, coming to y'all as someone who has made millions of dollars, at a certain point, what the heck else am I going to buy right now? You know what I'm saying? Right now, yes, there's other things I want, but like, what else am I going to buy? You know what I'm saying? What else am I going to buy? And I'm coming to y'all transparently. What else am I going to buy? So I want you to be thinking about have the ambition to hit 6 figures, to hit 7 figures, to hit 8 figures, to hit 10 figures. I have all these ambitions, but I'm always asking God, help me to make sure I get there with principles. Help me to make sure I get there with you in mind. Help me to make sure when I get there, I know how to use it properly. Help me to make sure that when I do get to 8 figures, 9 figures, 10 figures, that I'm still the same. Help me to make sure I am not hurting my customers in the process. Because like I said, if it was about making $1 million by next month, $20,000 product, 50 people, that's $1 million. But is that the principled way to get to $1 million? Is that the principled way to add $1 million to my bottom line? It might not be. Not be. Is that going to benefit my customer to make a $20,000 product right now? Is that going to benefit my customer? Is that going to benefit the overall future of my brand? Is God going to be happy with me deciding to take a product, whoop, make it $20,000 and get 50 people to give me that money? Right? You know, these are the types of things we have to think about. And I know that it's not popular to think this way. You know, you guys are all customers. You guys are all entrepreneurs. You guys are all seeing the same entrepreneurial landscape that I'm seeing, right? We're all seeing it. So it's not popular to think with principles in business, right? I don't think we talk about this a lot. What we see is get the money, you know what I'm saying? Sell this, sell that, bah, bah, bah. You can $20 or $20,000 this week, right now, you know, and yes, all of those things are possible, but possible at what cost? Possible at what cost? And if you've been following me for a while, you know there are certain things I won't do. You've probably seen there are certain things I don't entertain. There are certain collaborations I have not taken part in. And it's no shade, but I'm always thinking about principles. I'm thinking about long term. I'm thinking about God. Because y'all know I do not play about my God. Listen, every night I be like, God, I really hope I made you proud today. And if I didn't, please forgive me and give me another chance tomorrow. Because those things matter in the long term, right? What do I always tell you guys? I don't want to put you in position to make short-term money. I want to put you in position to make long-term money. I want y'all to comment long money in the chat. Hi, Jude. See, that's Jude. He's a real one. And you know what? Can you please call me after this? Because it's been a long time. Let me turn on the AC because y'all know I'm pregnant and hot. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, it's no shade, but there's certain things I won't collaborate in. There's certain things I won't participate in because I'm like, is it going to align with my principles? Is this going to make God proud of me? And is it going to be a benefit to my business in the long term? I don't want you guys to have short-term money. I don't want you to make $1 million real quick and then it's gone. And because you were chasing profits, not principles, now you don't have the customer base to continue to make money because you threw it all away. That's not, as a coach, that's not what I'm going to get you to. I'm going to get you to profits with principles so that you can stay there for a long time. We want to make sure that when we're making money, we're setting it up in such a way nobody can put you on a shade room. Nobody can put you on a blog post talking about this brand did this, and such and oh, no, you know, listen, nobody can, child, my worst nightmare is, you know, someone being mad at me, my customers being upset with me. That brings me to tears. I don't even want to think about that. Every day I pray to God, I said, God, please allow me to serve my customers in the best way I can. Please open the hearts of my customers to me. Please allow me to fulfill them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all, listen. That is my worst nightmare. For someone to be truly upset with me, like, ooh, Ellie did that. Oh my God. Listen, so we want to have businesses that are drama free, shade room free, blog post free, you know what I'm saying? Gossip free. We want to have businesses where we feel a sense of pride engaging in our business, and our customers feel a sense of pride engaging with us. You know what I'm saying? That is, those types of profits fulfill you because you can go to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? You can sleep at night knowing I didn't steal from anybody today. I didn't charge any ridiculous fees for anybody today. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take anything from anybody today. All is well, so I can sleep nicely on my pillow. And then when I look at, you know, as business owners, when we look at our account, we can feel like, yes, this is money that I earned in a righteous way, in a principled way. And therefore, I feel confident to go out and continue to grow my business. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to recognize, this is why I tell you all the time, stay encouraged. Even when it starts to feel like it's getting hard, you're marketing your business, you're posting content, you're, you know, trying to get these collaborations, you're trying to get these customers, all these things, and it seems like it's not happening. Remember that sometimes God is testing you. God is testing your resolve. God is testing your patience. Right. This is why most bosses can't sleep. That part. You know, God is testing your resolve. God is testing your patience because God wants to see, are you going to continue to strive the right way, or are you going to let your greed and your desire overtake you and go another way to just get this money really quickly? Stay strong. Stay patient. When I created my $15 course in October of 2020, I think I made $4,000 my first month, $10,000 in November. And by the time we got to April 2021, that course had made $1 million. Stay strong. Stay focused. Keep your resolve, because you want to show God, you also want to show yourself that even when you're in the trenches, even when it's getting hard, you're going to continue doing what is right over doing what is easy. That's it right there. Let's make sure we continue doing what is right over doing what is easy. It is easy to triple your prices for no reason, without merit. It is easy. Now my knotless braids are $1,500 just because that's what I deserve. It is easy to charge $25,000 for whatever. It is easy to do that, but is it right? It's easy, but is it right? My prayer for y'all and my students and my community is stay the course and always do what is right over what is easy. It's very easy for me to literally do a quick adjustment and have a $20 million year this year. Absolutely. But is it right? And will I sleep at night? And will God be looking down, shaking his head? And will it affect the long-term growth of my business? These are all questions we have to ask ourselves. And see, this is the difference between branding and marketing. A lot of what we see on social media is marketing. Marketing is the flash, the noise, the attention, you know, the bags, the cars, you know what I'm saying? Marketing is that, right? Marketing is getting your attention. We want you to buy, you know what I'm saying? I live in a yacht or whatever, you know, I live in a mansion. I'm on this boat today. I'm going to buy designer bags. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is marketing, lifestyle marketing. That is not a brand. A brand is your long term. A brand is 5 years from now, When people speak your name, what are the 4 adjectives that they say? That's your brand. Marketing is what we see right now. And a lot of people are sacrificing their brand for marketing. Marketing is short term, branding is long term. And I want you guys to think about building businesses that are brands versus just businesses that do quick, like whatever stuff, do quick marketing, quick trends to get people in, but sacrifice the longevity of the brand. This is why you see people, or you see companies who make a bad marketing decision and now their brand has been affected, right? Some companies will make a bad marketing decision, or the CEO will say something unacceptable, or they'll put out a marketing video that is really just not it. And now the brand has been affected and people don't want to buy from the brand. You can try different marketing strategies, but you don't get a chance to try different brands. You see what I'm saying? I can try one type of content strategy. Maybe another day I can go and do a video on the beach. Another day I can maybe stand in front of a car. Another day I can market with my kids, right? Those are all different marketing strategies, but I don't get the chance to build another brand in front of you. If I all of a sudden completely changed what you all know me for, I don't get a chance to redo that. Rarely. And so that's what I want you guys to think about too. Build businesses that focus on a long-term brand, because the marketing, you can flex it, right? But don't build businesses that only focus on the marketing and you don't care about the brand. You don't care about the long term. You don't care about what do people say about my business, my product when I'm not in the room. What do people say about me when I'm not in the room? When people send my videos, this is how I ask myself, when people send my videos to other people, what are they saying? Are they sending it and saying, oh, this is good information? Or are they sending it and saying, this girl is dumb? And I gotta check myself. I'd be like, okay, Ellie, make sure everything you're doing is upholding the brand. And that's the same type of question you want to be asking yourself. Understand that the blessings will come, the profit will come, all of that is going to come. But I want us, our community, to be the entrepreneurs that get there with principles. Don't be the entrepreneur that just decides, oh, I'm just going to do it the easy way or the fast way, or just add these extra fees, or just triple, double, quadruple my prices just because, and there's no merit, there's no value to back it up. Right? My courses are not $15 anymore. Now it's more expensive to purchase a product, but I deserve that. After 50,000 people have gotten funding off of a $15 course. Yes, absolutely. It's merited now for the price to go up. But don't make the mistake of coming out in your first 3 months, 6 months, or a year of business without yet having built your platform and say, oh yeah, I deserve to charge $20,000 because what's the name told me I could. There's a difference. There's a difference. Not everyone agrees with my methods, and that's okay, because I sleep at night. And I know I'm never going to end up on a shade room. God forbid. None of us, this is a prayer. None of us will end up on the shade room. Okay? So, I was really thinking about this really all weekend. And I'm like, when I first saw that blog post, by the young lady or whatever it was, who was charging this fee. And it's just like the fact that we're adding these fees, the fact that businesses are just tripling their prices, people are just selling really any old type of thing. Where are the principles? We cannot forget what an ultimate blessing having a business is. We cannot forget truly how, just blessed it is to be able to encourage, persuade, sell a customer on your service and for them to actually enter their card number and purchase from you. in a time where money doesn't come easy, right? For a lot of people, their income is truly, it's not limited, but they've got bills. So in a time where people have bills and they're still making a decision to give you, $100, $300, $1,000, however much it is that you're charging, we cannot take that lightly. And I feel as though we're in a time where people are taking it too lightly. And I want to make sure that as your coach, as a coach, I encourage you not to take it lightly. It is very important to treat your customers the way you would want to be treated as a customer. And beyond that, it is very important to treat your customers the way you want God to treat you. If you want God to open doors for you and treat you righteously and bless you and give you opportunities and steer you away from danger, you also have to make sure that for your customers, you're treating them right. You're opening opportunities for them. You are treating them righteously. We have to make sure that we are conducting in that way. You have to make sure that you are over delivering so that God can over deliver for you. I want you to comment over deliver. You have to make sure that you are over delivering for your customer so God can continue to over deliver for you. But if you are overcharging your customer and giving mediocre service, do you want God to give you mediocre blessings? Do you want God to give you mediocre results? No. And this is why I tell you guys all the time, don't be discouraged by what you see, right? Don't be discouraged by what you see on the internet, because you don't know how that person's business or how that person's method of getting money, you don't know what's really going on the back end. You don't know, just because that person has a lot of money, you don't know if the money that they have, they've actually been blessed with it, or have they just done whatever it took to get the money. This is why I stopped comparing myself. This is why I tell you guys all the time, stop comparing yourself and feeling like you're last, because you don't actually know what's going on behind the scenes and how God feels about what's going on behind the scenes with that person's money or with that person's business. So, you just say, okay, hey, I see you. I see the new Lambo. Ooh, yes, like the picture. Congratulations. And you go about your way. But don't allow that moment to freeze you up and to make you feel like, dang, I'm behind. Because that's what the devil wants you to feel, so that you go out and start wilding out and doing all types of crazy stuff. Oh, child, all y'all who live in Atlanta, I need you guys to go look up the veneer techs in Atlanta. We might have to do a part 2 and talk about this. But the people who are getting these certifications to do veneer techs, veneer techs, yeah, veneer techs. I went down the rabbit hole on TikTok this weekend of the veneer techs, and I had to say a prayer. And this is when I really was like, where are the principles? Because dentists go to school for 8 years to be able to do veneers. And these people are paying $5,000 to go to a veneer tech class for 2 days. 2 days. You're paying $5,000 for 2 days to go to a veneer tech class to put veneers on somebody's teeth. Oh my God. Oh my God. And see, this is how I know we're chasing profits and not principles. Because how are you going to play in somebody's mouth after 2 days? That's like me saying, oh, Forget Ellie Talks Money. It's Ellie Talks Teeth. Hey, y'all, new business. I got my veneer certification. Ellie Talks Teeth. Come see me. Come see me for your veneers. Ellie Talks Teeth. New brand. It's not Ellie Talks Money anymore. It's Ellie Talks Teeth. Period. Come see me. New smile. Oh my God. Oh Lord, please. Please, God, y'all. Like, that would be like me doing that. That would be like me going to take a 48-hour certification class, coming back on Wednesday or Thursday, new page, Ellie Talks Teeth, holding my syringe and what them things are, scrubs on. So we must put principles first, because a lot of them, unfortunately, are probably going to jail. They will be calling the health board. It's going to happen. And that's unfortunate, because had they been focused on principles and not profits, this probably wouldn't be blowing up all over the internet right now. So let's make sure, you know, as you go into this week, I really want to just encourage you and remind you and really commend you, right? I'm very proud of you, because I know there are so many of you in here who are working to be principled business owners. There are so many of you in here who could have done it the easy way. You could have just done whatever to get money, but you said, no, I want to stand on my principles. I want to do things right. And I'm very proud of you. I want you to comment in the chat, I'm proud of me. And right, child, comment, I'm proud of me in the chat, because you are a principled business owner. I know you're doing your best. I know you're working to get to your first 6 figures. Some of you are working to get to your first 7 figures. And I know every day temptation says, you know what, girl, just do it like this. Just do this, you know what I'm saying? Triple your price, whatever. But I'm proud of you, because you are fighting that. You are wanting to have profits with principles instead of just chasing profits. And that matters. So I'm encouraging you, keep going. We are in this together. I'm a principled business owner, and I've gotten to 7 figures over and over and over again. I can sleep at night. I do my absolute best to over deliver for my customers, because like I said, I want God to over deliver for me. So you all go out and you over deliver for your people, so that God can also over deliver for you. And you're going to get there, even if it takes a little longer, even if you have to go a little bit of a different route than other people, you are going to get there. So let me over deliver for y'all right now, because I have a free class. And the seats were all filled up, but I'm going to add 50 more seats right now. Comment ready in the chat if you're ready, if you want to come to my free class this week. Because, you know, before I head out on this maternity leave, I told my team, I was like, I'm going to do as much as I can. Before I head on to this maternity leave, God willing, I am going to make sure I do everything I can for my community. So we're going to have a free class. Yes. So let me grab the link. Hold on. I just need to open up a couple more seats, because y'all know the free classes fill up very quickly. But let me go ahead and add some more seats right now. Because, you know what I'm saying? We're going to ride this out all the way till I drop this baby. Okay. All right. So YouTube, I dropped the link for y'all to come to class. Instagram, let me show you guys where to go. So it's super easy. You're going to go to my Instagram profile right now. Don't wait, because I only opened up 50 seats. Okay. You're going to go to my IG right here. Click on the link in my bio. Once you click that, it'll take you here. Join the free funding class, y'all, because we're going to get you some money this year. And then you're going to go ahead and register for this class this week. As soon as you register, put in your information. You know, make sure that you add your name, your email, your phone number. That way you can get notifications for class. And then the only thing you need to do is add on the workbook. Okay, so once you register, you're going to see an opportunity to add on the prep kit, which is going to give you the prep kit to print out, the mini course, the business plan template, and the projections formula. You want to add all 4 of those on, and it's a bundle. It's only $30 for all 4. So make sure you add that on, okay? Oh, it looks like 24 of y'all already secured your seat. So do that. Let's go. Free class. Add on the prep kit workbook and print those out. That way you can use them for class, or you could put it on your computer. You know, it's a PDF. But I really want to see you guys in that class. Let's make sure that you get some additional knowledge, some additional information, what you need to get the funding that 50,000 other students have gotten, to be able to grow your business to 6 figures the way thousands of my students already have. This is really your opportunity to be able to do that. Okay, cool. So I gave you guys the link here on YouTube. Instagram, go to the link in my bio, Fully Funded Class. And then for those of you who want me to write your business plan for you, write your grant proposal for you, I've opened up my Done For You service for the month of May. So get on the list right now. Go ahead and DM me the words, do it for me. DM me the words, do it for me. And then my team and I will get you on a call so that you can join my Done For You service. You'll get your grant proposal done for you, your business plan done for you, and we'll apply to some grants on your behalf, a full custom strategy, so that you can go a little faster, right, and get to the funding that you need. So DM me, do it for me, to apply for that. Otherwise, I will see you guys in class, okay? Love y'all. Principals. Principals. All right, see y'all in class. Okay, YouTube, so the same goes for y'all. I'm dropping the link to the class, but you guys can also email me or DM me the words, do it for me, to join my Done For You funding service, okay? I'll see you guys in class. Love y'all.